I joined the Royal Navy straight from school, so I did my A-levels and applied for a sponsorship, and the Navy paid for me to go to university. Did that for 3 years at Newcastle and then went to Dartmouth. A number of things appealed to me about the Royal Navy. First of all, the technology and working with the ships were quite exciting. Where I'm from is a long way away from any coastline, so the Navy was quite an alien environment to me, so it was exciting. Apart from that, having gone through some of the careers literature at school, it offered me a career that was going to meet some of the things I was interested in with science and engineering, as well as a chance to travel. I lead a team of 30 people on board with the aim of providing all of the weapons and sensors, radars and communications equipment available to the captain at his given notice. The role of the officers and the DWO on board is very much a leadership and man management role, where we've got a whole team of skilled technicians, but my job is very much a gel together the team and make sure they're working in the right direction, and that's the direction that comes from the commanding officer. When we go on operations, we've already gone through a lot of this stuff, a lot of the work that needs to happen before we deploy. So especially as DWO, I take on a role as boarding officer, which means I'll spend a lot of the time off the ship conducting intelligence and surveillance missions with a small team conducting what we call boarding operations. So far, this is now my 7th ship that I've served on, and I've been to both the conflicts in Afghanistan and Iraq, as well as serving time on the western coast of Africa and the Mediterranean. I think I enjoy most the variation that I have in the job from day to day. Some days it can be primarily office-based or paperwork-based, and the next day I can spend entirely working with people and equipment, or the next day could well be spent in the sea boats out conducting intelligence missions in the Northern Arabian Gulf.